Secure Tech In is here to present CVE 2024-30078, which is a critical Windows Wi-Fi driver remote code execution vulnerability. This vulnerability allows potential attackers to execute arbitrary code on your system remotely, without any interaction from the user, making it highly severe. The common vulnerabilities and exposures identifier for this issue is CVE 2024-3078, and it has been assigned a high CVSS score of 8.8, indicating its significant impact. In this section, we're going to provide an introduction and overview of a significant Windows Wi-Fi driver vulnerability, identified as CVE 2024-30078. This particular vulnerability is of high importance due to its high CVSS score of 8.8, indicating a severe impact potential. What makes this vulnerability particularly concerning is the fact that it allows for remote code execution without any user interaction. This means an attacker could exploit this flaw simply by sending specially crafted packets to the vulnerable system, and no action is required from the user, making it highly exploitable and dangerous. Understanding the implications of such vulnerabilities is crucial for maintaining robust security hygiene.
Now let's delve into the vulnerability details. This specific flaw can be exploited by an unauthenticated attacker through the use of specially crafted packets. Remarkably, the exploitation does not require any user interaction, which significantly increases its exploitability and poses a substantial security risk.
On this slide, we focus on the impact of the identified vulnerability. The affected systems include various versions of Windows 10 and 11, as well as Windows Server editions ranging from 2008 R2 through to 2023. In terms of risk, the vulnerability allows malicious actors to gain full control over the affected systems. This presents a significant threat, as it could lead to widespread attacks on critical infrastructure. Given the scope of these risks, it's crucial for system administrators and IT professionals to be aware of and address these potential security issues promptly. Let's discuss the exploitation requirements for this vulnerability. There are two main conditions to be aware of. First, the attacker must be within Wi-Fi range of the target system. This means that physical proximity is necessary for exploitation. Second, both the attacker and victim systems must have a wireless adapter. This is a crucial component for facilitating the attack. Regarding complexity, this attack has a low complexity level due to the nature of remote code execution. This means that it doesn't require advanced skills to be carried out effectively. Essentially, given the prerequisite conditions, the barrier to exploit this vulnerability is relatively low, making it a significant threat. In this real-world scenario, an attacker situated in a corporate parking lot could take advantage of the identified Wi-Fi bug to access systems inside the corporate building. The implications of such an exploitation are severe, including potential data theft, network compromise, and the establishment of persistent attacks within the corporate network. This kind of vulnerability demonstrates the critical need for robust wireless security practices to protect sensitive corporate data and infrastructure from unauthorized remote access. Now let's move on. Let's dive into a practical demonstration using the Nessus tool to check for the vulnerability we discussed earlier. First, we use the following command to check if the system is vulnerable. /op nessus spins nessus d-c CVE 2024-3078 check.nasl. This script will scan the system based on the CVE identifier we are targeting. If the scan reveals that the system is indeed vulnerable, we can proceed with the next command to exploit this vulnerability. curl x post vulnerable command puff target IP check. This curl command sends a post request to the target IP, executing our payload with the desired command if the system has the specified weakness. These commands illustrate a simple yet powerful demonstration of vulnerability exploitation using Nessus, reinforcing the importance of regular system scrutiny and timely patching to protect against potential threats. Now that we've seen how to identify vulnerabilities using Nessus, let's move on to mitigation strategies. First, it's crucial to update your systems. Apply the Microsoft security patch available for the affected versions to resolve known vulnerabilities. Next, focus on your network configuration. Ensure your Wi-Fi is secure by using strong encryption standards. This helps in shielding your network from unauthorized access. Lastly, continuous monitoring is essential. Implement intrusion detection systems, IDS, or intrusion prevention systems, IPS, to keep an eye on unusual Wi-Fi activity. This proactive approach will help you detect and mitigate potential threats before they can cause significant damage.
Let's dive into the recommended tools for securing and analyzing your Wi-Fi network. First, we have Nessus. This tool is highly effective for scanning and detecting vulnerabilities within your network. It can help identify potential weaknesses that could be exploited by attackers. Next, there's Wireshark. Wireshark excels in packet analysis and anomaly detection. It's crucial for inspecting the traffic that flows through your network and identifying any irregular activities that might suggest a security breach. Lastly, Metasploit is essential for penetration testing and exploitation. This tool allows you to test the robustness of your network by simulating attacks, helping you discover and mitigate vulnerabilities before they can be exploited by malicious actors. These tools, when used in conjunction, provide a comprehensive approach to securing your Wi-Fi networks. They enable thorough analysis, detection, and proactive defense strategies to maintain robust network security.
In this slide, we will focus on best practices for maintaining Wi-Fi security in the face of emerging vulnerabilities. First, regular updates are crucial. Always ensure that all systems are equipped with the latest security patches to mitigate risks. Next, implement network segmentation by segregating Wi-Fi networks. This minimizes the potential impact if one network is compromised, containing threats and protecting valuable assets. Lastly, security awareness is key. Educate users about the dangers of connecting to untrusted Wi-Fi networks and instill habits that prioritize security in their day-to-day activities. By following these best practices, you can substantially reduce the risks associated with potential Wi-Fi vulnerabilities.
To conclude, CVE 2024-30078 represents a critical vulnerability in Windows Wi-Fi drivers that can lead to remote code execution by attackers. It is imperative to address this vulnerability with immediate patching. Regular monitoring and implementing advanced security tools are also crucial steps in mitigating the risks associated with this exploit. These measures will help ensure that your systems remain protected against any potential attacks targeting this significant vulnerability. For those interested in further details about the CVE 2024-3078 vulnerability and how to address it, several key references are available. The National Vulnerability Database, NVD, provides a comprehensive overview of CVE 24-3078, including its impact and severity. Microsoft's Security Update page offers official patches and updates to mitigate this vulnerability. Tarlogic's blog features an in-depth analysis and technical insights into CVE 2024-3078, discussing how it's being exploited and how to protect against it. Finally, Rapid7's Metasploit issue No. 19281 is a valuable resource for understanding the exploitation mechanisms and testing defenses against this specific vulnerability. These references are essential for a thorough understanding and effective mitigation of CVE 2024-3078.
Thank you for watching this course. If you enjoyed the content, please leave a like. Feel free to comment below and let us know your thoughts or any questions you might have. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more valuable content and share it with your friends and colleagues who might benefit from it. Your engagement helps us create more informative and relevant material for you.
Remember, staying informed and proactive is your best defense against vulnerabilities. Keeping up to date with the latest information and trends in cybersecurity is crucial. Ensure you regularly check for software updates and patches, participate in continuing education, and engage with the community. By staying vigilant and proactive, you not only protect yourself, but also contribute to a safer digital environment for everyone.